Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon, especially to our professor, Dr. Azila Kasim. And then let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Nushukri bin Abdul Rahman, presenting of 827463, the ID number of Institute Utara Malaysia. So today's presentation will be one of my research finding on Malaysia readiness to sustainability manage food waste, a case study of hospitality industry in Klang Valley. So let me go through one by one on the slide. So first, this is the outline of the presentation, whereby I will start with the introduction, the problem statement, the research objective, the research question, the concept, and then the significance of the study. And then I will continue with my literature review that what I gone through, and then research methodology, finding, and conclusion. So basically, this is all the outline of my my presentation for today's. So let me start with the introduction. So the introduction of the research that I finding first is the climate change have been imposed negative effect on the life of the human beings who contribute directly or indirectly to the Declaration of Natural Environment from Documents and Mac Grants 2019. And then continuing with the food waste prevention is a proactive act to exert direct impact on the food supply chains efficiency and as well as indirect impact on the nature from Tensor et al. 2019. So from Chen 2019, Russell 2017, Tanshu et al. 2017, 16, rather than food waste behavior is specific contact such as workplace contact, food consumption during work or for work purpose. For some type of employees, such as frontliner employees, may amount even more than household food consumption. So this is related back to my topic for today, as I will cover more towards the hospitality industries, whereby I can say is as a frontliner employees who contribute more towards toward managing the food waste in the industry itself. So basically, so I will continue back. So this introduction shows, okay, from these timetables, from this table, from source of Jeremy LE 2016, shows the estimated food waste generated in Malaysia itself by tons in days and then years and the percent itself. So we can see for the time being in 2016 itself, hotels have generated almost 1,568 tons food waste per day, and then according to the years itself, almost 572,284 tons a year. So it's on 2016. So approximately, I get this from the source from the journal itself on 2016. So I've been still looking on the latest version of the estimated food waste generated in Malaysia. So by the time being, I not found it. So I just use this table first as an overview, shows that how many tons that we have in the industry itself has generated for the time despite on these years. So the hotels, the food court, our restaurant, and then food and beverage industry is under one roof, under the hospitality wings. So it shows that together with these three chapter of the mainstream, shows that the generator of the food waste is much more compared towards the households and wet market, night market. Okay, so due to the amounts of the what call the food wasted that have been produced in Malaysia itself, only in Malaysia, so I come up with a few problem statement whereby from T et al. 2015 reported that food waste might emit greenhouse gas that bring negative impact to the climate change. Food waste disposal is categorized under disposal of solid waste, which under the Malaysia Solid Waste and Public Cleansing Management Act 2007 at 672. The hospital from Juven Go and G 2019 and then Juven et al. 2018 have imaged that the hospitality as well as because food waste contribute to the environment impact of these industries. From Lenzen 2018 and Sons 2019 shows that the hospital industry was chosen as the study context as the tourism and hospitality sector from a growing part of the global carbon foot, footprint. And then from Gandhi 2019, Go and G also in 2019 shows that this study focused on readiness of the management team and the hospitality employees as research subject to examine food waste behavior as their food waste behavior what may impact the hospitality organization food wastage and in turn the carbon footprint of the hospitality industry. So from this, why I choose what make me choose this topic as one of the main topic in my research because it shows that food waste hospitality have contribute into the footprint carbon footprint on the food wastage itself. All right, so I will continue to the next slide. So this is my research objective and my research question. So my research objective will be to identify the readiness of management team in hospitality in sustainably handling food waste, and then to identify the readiness of hospitality employees in sustainably handling food waste. And then for my research question, what is the level of readiness in management team in hospitality in sustainably handling food waste? And then what is the level of readiness in of hospitality employees in sustainably handling food waste. So basically, why I make a difference from the management team and then the hotel employees itself. Okay, due to the fact I will share back what my finding afterwards when we have to make the difference between management team in the hospitality and then the hospitality employees itself. All right. So my concept variable and operational definition of terms. Okay, the concept of readiness was introduced inductively divert. Readiness is the boost of a state and a process before client can create change. They need to become ready to change. In other words, the readiness of the both hospitality management employee and employee in sustainability handling food waste is a must. Okay, variable. Okay, of course, hospitality management team itself and then the hotel employees itself. Okay. So practical significance of the study. First, in practical, I choose in academic viewpoint, understanding the readiness of the management team and employee in sustainability handling food waste concept of occasion tourism in mixed information as well as expanding the current body of the literature. And then for the academic purposes, for all intent and purpose, the result from this study will be value for specifically including tourism body, visit administration, and site supplier in advancing readiness of hospitality management team and employee in sustainably handling food waste. Okay, so my literary review started with the readiness and the construct definition of the readiness, and then the construct readiness movement promptly quickness ready action is facility willingness inclination cheerful concept a readiness to help others in the context we need to measure the readiness or willingness of the hospitality management team and hospitality employees in sustainably handling food waste. MSW stands for Municipal Solid Waste. Okay, we continue to the next slide. So, for the next slide is the ideal state of affair, whereby all worlds who have contributed towards the the produce not the produce the handling food waste management. So in Taiwan Chan and all 2008, Taiwan is an example of a country which is successful in food waste management strategy as the concrete effort by the government in the enforcement is coupled with comprehensive technology. In Thailand, from Alice and Janya 2012, Thailand food waste management policy was incorporated in their national 3R strategy in 2011. The new target for food waste reduction is 30% in 2016, 62% in 2020, 2021, and 90% in 2026. The pertinence regulation of food waste management in Japan is known as the Food Recycling Law. We aim to reduce the food waste by 1 to 2% every year from Takata et al. 2012. And then from the South Korea itself, the Ministry of Environment of South Korea have implemented a volume-based food waste fee system at household level in 2013. And then continued by in United Kingdom from fall 2013, I mentioned that member of the Food and Drink Federation made a commitment in 2010 to meet individual target for food reduction and monitor their generation of waste and divert it from landfill. The final goal was to eliminate food waste sent to landfill by 2015. In Italy, from Ratten throughout 2013, COOP Group launched the project Bonfin or Butima Boni to recover food products that were not sold due to packaging defect or nearing expiry dates and donate them to association and non-profit organization. In 2010, the project was redistributing more than 2,990 tons of foods. In France, the agri-fruit and vegetable campaign started by Intimici and in 2014 encouraged customers to buy oat sheet of visual flower fruit and vegetable that were 30% cheaper than the regular item from the Muro Extra 2016 Figaro 2016. Malaysia readiness to reach ideal state of affair from Ismail and Manaf 2013 at the present for the time being Malaysia have dumps their food waste on the landfill is the main method of the waste disposal. Like 80% usage in Malaysia. All type of wastage, e.g. municipal waste, industrial waste, construction waste are disposed in landfill without any pre-treatments. Most landfill in the country are in a bad condition and operate without proper protective measures such as lining system, leachate treatment and gas venting. So from Kumaran Extra 2016, the sewage industry in Malaysia can be technologically advanced by implementing an anaerobic digestion system in the mechanism treatment plants, which is a promising source for biogas production from the waste generated in the sewage treatment plants. And since Extra 2013, the government have been promoting the 3R program, reduce, recycle, and reuse. However, in regard to be still in an early stage. Alright. The driver and barriers, okay, despite the master plan of action plan as well as the NSP, the strategy of only focus on the recyclable material, innovative strategy for proper management of the food waste are still very limited and under development from Nazri 2013. And then Eric etc. NL all 2018, food-related waste has serious implication in terms of sustainability and environmental issues. Researchers have even called food waste the unsustainable hotspot. For Papagoropo O et al. 2019, these concerns are confirmed by estimates revealing the food waste continuous and economic loss of 23% of the food purchase. The ecological impact of such waste in Haraka in China was found to be nearly twice the size of its arable land. Okay, food service professionals were aware of the implication in terms of monetary losses and shows in willingness to reduce waste. Customer satisfaction rather than waste mitigation was their top priority for Hansen's 2019. Okay, now we're going to our chapter 3, whereby the research methodology. Okay, for the research design, I will use the sectional studies, and then using a qualitative approach will be conducted. Causal study is used to answer the research question and the individual units. Okay, for the population sample and sample size, okay, my population will be targeted the management team and hotel employees of Klang Valley Hotel and Industries. A sample size of 100 is targeted, and then 5 hotel, 4 to 5 star have been selected. First is Hotel Maya Kuala Lumpur, Pacific Regency Hotel Suite, Pacific Express, Park Royal Service Suite, and then Melia Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so that is targeted of 4 to 5 star hotel. That means I have been selected. Okay, next we go back to the instrument that I'm choose. Assess administrative questionnaire. The scale to measure will be using 4 to 4 point like skills. First is strongly disagree until 4 is the strongly agree. For data analysis plan, question will be recorded, processed, analyzed using the statistical package for social sciences SPSS version 20. Descriptive statistic will be used to summarize the distribution of the data, Sekaran and Bogie 2019. Suitable statistic tests such as correlation or regression will be used in analyze the data. Okay, so this is the finding that I have from the research. Alright, so for the company I have choose 5. Okay, Hotel Maya have contributes almost 50% of the questionnaire. From 100, I managed to get 53 answers questionnaire, and then type of business of course is hotel. Position supervisor is the highest percent that contributes towards the what call toward the research, and then here in the company basically 77.4 working in the hotel industry almost 1 to 5 years, and then the age average is 52% 0.8%. The highest is 31 until 40, and then gender basically more toward males 52.8. Okay, marital status basically single is the highest. Okay, 53.8. And the level of education basically diploma and degree contribute more 39.6%. And then income range or basically the earns more around 2001 until 3000 41.5%. Okay, so next, so this is the finding that I have. Basically, all started from the care culture, feeling enabled to contribute towards this change is part of the research. Okay, this is shows about the readiness towards sustainability manage food waste. Okay, basically all the respondents have agreed. I've given a great answer whereby the answer so we feel what our needs, okay, and then even face challenge, we feel relevant authorities are considered towards our situation and needs. We feel happy with the way we are informed and update about. So from this, basically most of them I can say or more than 50% of the respondents have agreed towards all the questions that have been questioned to them. All right, so and then from the authorities and the industry capacity for change toward sustainability is also the same. So basically all is agreed towards the question that have been questioned to them. Okay, so persist that visibility, the expectation, the willingness to support, also the same. Okay, basically they agree, and then I can conclude that they are basically agree towards this. And then from the observation itself, how bad is the environmental related to food waste right now in Malaysia, they can say almost 60% of them are saying it's bad. And then can the tourism industry benefit from Malaysia readiness to be more sustainable in the relation of food waste? Also yes. Basically the answer is yes. And then can the tourism industry suffer if Malaysia does not move towards in regret to food waste? Okay, so also yes. Okay, from the conclusion itself, I can say, based from the finding, hotel industry player management and hospitality are aware about the importance of handling food waste and the impact toward the environment and the sustainability of the industries. Besides that, support from the local authorities and other stakeholders is a must if one to implement and create awareness in the industries. And then basically there needs more toward training about handling food waste have to be implemented in every hotel as it is a key of success toward readiness of Malaysian handling food waste. So basically that is all my finding and my research towards Malaysian readiness in sustainability, handling food waste, a case study of hotel hospitality industries in Klang Valley. So thank you so much, especially to Prof Azila for giving me an opportunity to develop more in the industry that whereby in my own industries, which is giving me an openness for how important is food waste being managed in the industry itself. So thank you so much and Assalamualaikum.